Alice Jane to be followed by Eric Lerner and then Slugger Rock.
They might come back here. Go.
So I'm a little gimpy tonight. Somebody might have noticed. And if anyone is keeping track, I was a little gimpy last week because I'd thrown out my neck. Well, this week I broke my toe. And no, that's like totally normal for me. Like that's not even weird. And like I don't have an abusive boyfriend. I can prove it because he's Canadian. No, I break bones. Like I broke my leg like 5 months ago with nothing but a book and gravity, and it was a paperback. No, I break bones, and there's nothing wrong, like, with my bones, and there's nothing, like, wrong neurologically or with my vision. I just possess, like, the weirdest, like, klutziest, it's just not okay. I don't even understand. Like, you wouldn't even think that you could break a kneecap, and you can. Like, that's my thing. So, I decided that this, no, I did. Like, I'm serious. Like, you can feel it. It never went back correctly. So I decided that at this rate, it's more cost effective if I just get a medical degree and an x-ray machine. Speaking of doctors, guess who doesn't think I'm funny at all? My doctor. So I'm getting the you know, the booby rub down. And no, my doctor is a really talented professional. Like she's amazing, but she's kind of smoking. Like I happened to notice this, and I'm like, can I get a picture? And she got really angry. Like really seriously, I need a new doctor. If anybody knows one. No, really. So a couple of, let's go with animal jokes. I have learned something this week. It's about pigeons and math. So, no pigeons, no feeling. One pigeon, very mild feeling. 0, 1, right? Number of pigeons, scale. But why is it that half a pigeon is, get it away from me. So, guy knocked on my door this week, and he's trying to sell me, like, energy rebates or something, and somehow he's, like, demanding to know why I'm in a panda costume. And I'm like, no, true story. And I'm like, have you never heard of Laundry Day? It was too cold for the coconut bra. Okay, so before I moved to New York, I lived in San Diego. This was before I lived here, this was before I knew my boyfriend. I should not tell this story. A lot of reasons. Should I tell this story?
Yeah.
Alright, you asked for it. So, I have this friend, and we do mean, you know, friend. Sort of a, I'm on my lunch break, and you're somewhere around kind of thing. So, one gorgeous spring morning, he is in my neighborhood, and I have a nice long lunch break, and we decide to meet up, and we're in my car, and we're in an abandoned parking lot, not too far from my work, and, you know, I don't want to be gross, but, you know, a good time is being had. And I am invested. Oh, okay. And I am. Ricardo is like, he's like right here, okay? And that like, okay. And something feels wrong, like different, like wrong. And so I look down. And you ever seen The Shining?
Jesus. Jesus.
Right. You know, when like the elevator doors open. I'm trying to be delicate because if there's anything you take from the story, it should be that I am a lady. So, it has all gone drastically awry. And, yeah, like, there's, like, blood, Ricardo, more blood. And it's distinctive in its consistency, so it's not like I can just pass it off like his piercing nicked me. No, I mean, like, we all know what we're dealing with here. It's like I carried him. Like, it's just, it's not, I'm horrified. And so I panic, and I start reaching for my glove compartment in the front seat, which has napkins. But what I don't realize is that somewhere along the line, it got on my hands. So everything I'm touching looks like a crime scene, including the windows of my car. Okay? So I grabbed the bottle of water I grabbed out of the break room fridge, right? That's in the little center console, and that's freezing ice cold. So he screams, right? Okay, as he should. And that's when the other truck pulled into the parking lot. Eye to eye with this trucker. And like, before I was worried that someone was gonna catch me naked, right? And now I'm like, they're gonna take one look at the bloodmobile I'm calling my car and assume I'm like disemboweling him with my vagina, right? So I just freeze. I don't know if it was the panic or he just, like the bloody, he left. He left. The guy just drove away. You know, like, luckily for me, I mean, God, it had been a crime scene for Ricardo. So he leaves, and I look down at him, and like, by the way, it's like on his shirt, and he's like, no, it's okay. My next client hasn't paid me. I bet he will now. And I just thought that was like the coolest and the nicest way to handle, like, oh my God. So like, what do you do to say thank you to somebody who's like that fucking cool? And you guys, I went home that day, utterly mortified, and I went online, and I signed him up for a Ketchup of the Month club. I'm not even kidding. Thank you very much.